Just move that across there. All right, let's get started. Welcome to the guest presentation for Aurum. My name's Jordania. I'm from New Zealand originally and living in here in Australia, but I'm just going to walk you through information that I've experienced in the last 9 months in this space here yes, 9 months here in Aurum, but in the space here, I've learnt all about the space since 2017. So we've seen a lot, we've all experienced a lot, I'm sure, and a lot of us are very weary right now this year, um, coming through this space in the crypto scene. So I found this here. Everything ticked my boxes. I've done extensive research into management, and I've been in here for 9 months, so I'm very happy with what I'm seeing, what I'm experiencing, and the way things are going. It definitely does deliver. Before I continue into the information that I'm going to share, is just basically my journey I'm going to talk about. There are risks in everything that we do. I'm not a financial advisor, so it's up to you to do your own research and make sure you understand the risks that are involved. Aurum is a decentralized fintech company. However, they do have components that are centralized. For those that don't quite understand, centralized, liken it to a bank where people have control over what the banking system does. Decentralized is not so much control. The people, the account holders, we have more control where no one else has, like a middleman. We get rid of the middleman and we have more control. That's a decentralized space. Primarily is the space that Aurum wish to continue in future, and they certainly have been working on it. We are licensed. Aurum is licensed in a few countries there, and it's also been recognized on the global stage as the top company to look out for and invest in 2026. Brian Benson is the CEO of Aurum. He comes with extensive experience since leaving school, worked for a lot of major companies there. So his experience in this field, coming also from being an ex-director in the Latin American region with Binance. Now, a lot of us know and have heard of Binance. It's a massive cryptocurrency trading type of company there. So he's now our CEO here at Aurum, so he's definitely comes with a lot of experience. He's been there and done it before. I believe he's contributed towards the growth of Binance like about 20%. So he's been there, done that, but now the special factor inside Aurum is the added advantage of artificial intelligence. So he's also been worldly recognized right across the board in this space, all the major companies. He's been invited to all the conferences to speak at. He is a well sought after guy, but do your research on him. It's very interesting. Andrew Isaacs also comes with a lot of experience here. He leads one of our projects here in Aurum. And these people, these management, they come with a lot of experience. When I talk about that, they've worked with fintech companies before. They've worked with billions and billions of transactions with, they extensive experience. Shane there. But it's also it's good to know that these guys are not just based in the USA. Leonardo there, he's also an ex-Binance person and management team here in Aurum. Nicholas is from Australia, so right across the board, these guys, our management team, they're not just from the USA. So right across the board, I'm happy with the management team and what I've conducted with my own research, but you need to do your own as well. Legal and corporate structure, we do have licenses. We have our own neobank license in Poland, but you'll soon find out about all of that. Neyro is licensed as well, which we'll dive into a little bit later. Hong Kong. So they are being proactive. I believe they have been working on a license for Australia, and currently working on the USA as well. The key achievements here, we do have 8 products. Tonight I'm only going to talk about the 2 major products at the moment, but 8 products that I've probably activated and tried about 5 of those. So there's a lot of volume coming through here. I'm pretty sure we're well over 200,000 Aurum users. That's just clients and partners. Um, I'm pretty, I can guarantee well over 25 million USD that's been coming through all the products there. And almost of these products are like passive systems, that set and forget automated stuff. So the ecosystem of the company consists of the 8 products. Um, I'm not going to cover each and every product here. I'm actually going to only talk about a few things in here. The main products that a lot of people they come into Aurum and start with and feel their way around, because most of this, I call this a passive playground. We do have an exchange, which I'm not going to talk too much about because I do want to deep dive into the other products. Flexible staking, for those who know this area, we know that staking is a locked process. However, in Aurum, the aim is to have a liquid staking system. So that's coming very soon. That's also another product that's going to be offered. But the main core of the ecosystem are the 3 products there on your screen. We have AI bots. We have 5 AI bots that trade in different things. We also have our own neobank, and with our neobank, we get to have Visa cards that come with no KYC as well. On your screen in front of you, these are the 5 artificial intelligent trading systems that are available inside the Aurum ecosystem. Tonight, I'm only going to talk about 2 there, the XAI and the Neyro. So XAI, the XAI bot there is the flagship of of Aurum. It's actually been there since 2023. So it's not a system that just popped up overnight. There is historical data here, 3 years worth. We're now in 2026. So 3 years the XAI bot has been operating. This company here, all the systems were not made available is extensively to the public. They have been growing since 2023. So we're lucky. I wish I was in there since back in 23. So that's the historical data on your screens. You can see how they've started and the journey this trading system has taken them through. Now we're seeing about 17% per month. Now remember, this is just one product inside Aurum that's been having this type of return each and every month. I got involved last year in November, so we're knocking on 9 months, and it's definitely a system that's been delivering and doing what it's supposed to do. There are no set packages. The minimum cost to get involved with XAI is 100 USDT. You can come in with 105, you can come in with $251. There is no set package. You come in as long as it's a minimum of 100 USDT. Whatever your capital is that you put in will determine what level of earning potential you have in front of your screen here. For example, if you came in with 995 USDT, you would sit at the standard tier, where you have 65% of the profits and the company keep 35%. You can top this up over a weekly if you wish. Top it up at any time as long as you've had the minimum of 100 in there. As you top up, if you topped up to $1,050 in there, you will automatically click across over to the comfort tier of earning, where you get to keep 70% and the company keep 30% of the profits. These are paid daily. But the XAI bot is well known for its compounding feature in there. Automatically compounds for you, pretty much set and forget. And those that know the power of compounding, it's very, very a rewarding process to have. And when it's automatically doing that for you, it is pretty much just set, forget, let it run. So they're fully automated. On your screens are examples of if you put 1,000 into the XAI, let it run for 2 years, you can expect to see a return of around about 35,000 Australian. So These are not guaranteed results, these are projections only. Results depend on the profit of the day and how well the bots perform in the volatile market. So it's not at a set profit each and every day. It definitely is reliant on how the bots perform and the markets as well. So here on your screen, for example, if you put 10,000 USDT in here, let it run for 2 years. That's the kind of projection that they're able to give us. But of course, again, nothing is guaranteed. The XAI bot does come with regulations. The profits are paid every single day, 7 days a week. The bot and the systems are running 24 hours a day. And of course, we are now seeing around about 17% return just in the XAI bot alone. Withdrawals, nothing is locked, but you can touch your capital and get it out of there at any time with a fee that will apply. But nothing is locked up. There is processes and buttons that you click there that everything can be liquid for you or your profits. But that capital there you can take out on the 1st, the 10th, and the 20th of each month, and that will attract a withdrawal fee. Daily profits, there is a function there where it won't attract a withdrawal fee, but once you're in there, you'll learn more about the options and make it work for you. The minimum withdrawal inside the XR bot is 25 USDT, and of course, you can access your funds. So a lot of the times, a lot of things I've seen, we can get our money in, and that's always my number one question: can I get my money out? And you definitely can here in Aurum. So that was all about the XAI bot, the flagship of Aurum, the bot that automatically compounds for you, set and forget, and it does everything and just runs on its own. This product here in front of you on your screens now is Neyro. Neyro works a little bit different. It's not your average retail trading bot or trading system. Neyro is a trading agent and it comes with layers of institutional tools that are set inside what we call quantum alpha. Aurum is also Neyro is also well known to be a non-custodial trading system. What that means is we don't go through a third party to have access to our funds. So everything's super liquid. Neyro will trade 24/7, and then profits are paid every day, and you can simply withdraw it every day if you wish. So yeah, the non-custodial feature in here is what's very attractive to all of us. It simply means that we have our very own wallets. We connect it to Neyro through a smart contract. So every withdrawal, every profit that we see every day, we just simply withdraw it and it goes directly to our wallets. So super, super liquid. Agent-driven execution. So the system's in there and it's just trading the markets. So every day is a profit. And of course, the results depend on how well Neyro operates inside the markets. 24/7 it's running for us. So on-chain transparency is simply through a smart contract. We don't have to go through another third party to activate something for us and then go into Neyro. No, we connect it on-chain directly with Neyro, deposit and withdraw as we see fit. Neyro also is turning heads on the global stage in this space here, especially when we're talking about the AI components. It's been well talked about. It definitely gained international recognition. There's a lot of noise about Neyro here, right up there with all the major companies. We do have a license. Neyro is licensed, and it's good to see that during the last regulatory laws that came out, is it MiCA or MiCA? That actually shut down 3,000 companies to operate in Europe. We obtained that license and we ticked all the boxes to still operate inside Europe. So that's good to see that Neyro holds holds that sort of licensing regulation when we're talking about that kind of stuff. They're regulated, licensed, and legal to operate in Europe. We are currently in phase one inside Neyro. So I've been part of the phase one testing team for about 2 months now. We will soon move into phase two. Phase two means we will be able to set our own parameters inside Neyro. We may even be able to create our own agents. And then, of course, we can copy other agents that are inside the Neyro Quantum Alpha as well. But phase one has pretty much been 24/7 trading. We are seeing around about 30% returns on our profits on our capital inside Neyro since I've started with Neyro about 2 months ago. These are the results here that we've been seeing. 28.9%, the end of March, 31.4%. Now, these are huge numbers when your banks only may give you, you're lucky to get 5% for the whole entire year. And remember, that result is only from this one product here that I'm talking about, Neyro. And we have 8 products inside Aurum. The end of May, we saw a result of about 31.89%. We've been audited security-wise, and we've passed a dual defense audit, and we've also passed what we call the through the Hacken company. Now, Hacken is not your backyard auditing company. They've actually dealt with all the major cryptocurrency companies out there. They've audited them as well. They're very well known for what they do. For the likes of Binance, KuCoin, they've all been audited by this company, Hacker. Now, I watched a guy who actually had his own company audited by Hacken, and he said they actually hire a team of expert hackers and they put a prize out there. If you can hack into the system, you win the prize. So no one was able to hack into Neyro, which is good to know. But yeah, this company here is very well professional and organized and well known in that space to provide security certification for a lot of cryptocurrency companies. The requirements for Neyro, you will need to connect your very own Web3 wallet. You may already have one in place that you're experienced with, but for those who are not experienced with, these are the types of, these ones on your screen here are the most well-known wallets, Web3 wallets. It basically means that you have full control of these Web3 wallets. And there's usually no KYC attached to these Web3 wallets as well. So that is a requirement for both the XAI bot and for Neyro to operate Neyro. So a little summary on the both bots that I've spoken about. The XAI is the one that will compound for you automatically. Again, it is not a non-custodial sort of setup like Neyro. We connect our wallet through a smart contract. We activate the trading system for us. So that's the XAI bot that came with, it's got historical data there for about 3 years. Neyro here is it's actually the most popular one in here simply because it's super liquid. The day your profits drop is the day you can get it back into your wallet and you do whatever you like with it. Whatever amount you see on your screen is the exact same amount you're going to see inside your wallet. So Neyro will trade for you 24/7, and once a day, that daily profit will drop inside and become available for you. And then you do as you see fit. A lot of us have been reinvesting in phase one, but I do believe in phase two, we may see the option where we can choose to automatically reinvest. But when you understand that every day and these things are running off your capital, that will determine your profit for the day and the performance of the bots there. Every day can be a profitable day. So for myself, for my own experience, I don't like things sitting there and it's not working for me. So I do go into Neyro every day during phase one, and I'm doing the manually reinvesting inside Neyro. Now, when we get all these profits coming in, because there are a lot of, if you've got all five bots running for you, I got lost, so I couldn't, where's this coming from and how do I access it? How do I spend it? We have our own neobank. That comes with the ecosystem, which is another product in there. Now, this here will connect the whole entire ecosystem in the palm of your hand. You can see every transaction, you can see every profit for the day, you can see every withdrawal for the day. So it's like your very own digital bank in the palm of your hand. They also come with Aurum cards that have no KYC attached to it. So to me, it's a win-win. For those who love no KYC, this is definitely going to work for you. It's working for everyone. I've been a virtual person with the Visa cards there for the probably about the past 5 months. And then of course we have had our physical cards just arrive in Australia, hit the shores of Australia, I think about a week ago. Yeah, so we get to control what we do, where we send our funds, where we send our profits. We can see every transaction. It's pretty much what you see in the back office of Aurum is reflecting inside Neobank. And then we have full control and there's no KYC attached to it. So it works seamlessly. It has been for me. Although we've only just got our physical cards, I'm yet to do a cash withdrawal at the ATM. Now, the real world asset is another product inside Aurum that will give us tokenized shares into property in Bali, which is there is more to be announced from the leadership conference. That's just at the end of that today. I think they've ended that. Updates will come through all about Bali. So keep an eye on that one. Now, what you've seen so far, and that's not all the products. But for everything inside the ecosystem will only cost you $19.99 USDT for the entire year. This is not a monthly fee. This is not a weekly fee. This is a whole year's worth of subscription. It gives you access to every product inside the ecosystem. Now, I've been shown a lot of opportunities like this where they charge $50 a month, or you may need to have 1,500 before you even get your capital in there. That's out the gate for me, sorry. So $19.99 is very affordable, and it can help a lot of your everyday person. But you think about all the systems inside Aurum, they basically can run automatically for you for this price if you have all five products running and if you've seen and understand the types of returns that they're capable of giving you. I have a lady in here who's replaced her income. She's ready to resign from her job. So she actually didn't introduce anybody, but she made the system work for her. So how we get involved in any of the automated trading systems here, especially these two I've spoken about, just simply register, go back to the person who invited you, register using their link. You need to pay the yearly subscription of $19.99, which will give you access to every product in the back office of Aurum. Simply choose your product. Choose your product, load the product, and turn it on. It is very, very simple, but once you know you have your Web3 wallets, your login details, and just it basically is set and forget if you wish. And then every day you probably start seeing profits the very next day and every single day after that. But just remember you do need Web3 wallets. The Aurum Partner Program here. This was interesting for me. I saw a lot of transactions coming into my back office, a lot of sensors, and I had no idea what I was getting and what they meant or where they came from. But we do have a partner program that you can tap into. To me, it's the best program I have seen in such a long time. From 2017, it's taken me 2 years to sit back and just feel comfortable with anything in this space. But then when I learnt all about the partner program, you can pretty much it can be an income, as I've seen other people's back offices and how they've grown their businesses here. But I must say there is a person that I introduced into Aurum who didn't introduce one single person. She used the system to generate her profits every single day. She activated every single product, and without introducing a person, she is the one that has replaced her weekly wage simply by just making the system work for her. Now, you don't have to go out and share this, but the benefits of doing that are very, very beneficial from what I've seen, my own experience, and talking to others who have been in here a whole lot longer than myself. So there are profits that are paid to you every single day from the products that you activate. There can also be profit shares in every single product inside the back office of Aurum. Now, profit shares, as you can imagine, the bots are creating these profits simply by trading the markets. So these also drop every single day as well. Not just the one-off bonus or reward program that you get paid if you introduce it and share it to anyone. No, these happen every single day. So there's, of course, certain levels in here that you need to qualify in order for you to profit and run this as a business. But even if you don't run this as a business, the moment you want to maybe get your children on board or something, you will definitely start seeing all these little sensors, which I'm about to show you. I'll open up a back office and show you what that looks like. Now, Aurum have their own YouTube channel where you can see all the company updates, all the latest information, and they do have history in there. Make sure it's the Aurum Foundation YouTube channel that you're watching with the blue symbol. There are other companies out there who use the word Aurum as well, because in general, I think it's Latin. It actually means gold. So I just wanted to point that out in case you get lost. So thank you for your time this evening. I'm going to stop my share and I'm going to open up a back office. And I'm going to just quickly show you what the partner program looks like, and what you can actually gain from just helping other people. I mean, I've seen a lot of opportunity and people say you need 1,500 to get involved. If my auntie down the road on the pension can't afford it, then I'm sorry. I don't want to look at it. But 1999 was, I think, is a steal. Let me go into a back office. I'll share my screen again. Uh, let's share, and I'm just going to quickly show you what the partner program looks like. Can you see my screen? I think I'm sharing. Yes, I am sharing. So each time someone activates a product, first of all, you've got to get yourself to the next level inside Aurum. So we start at the Nova level. Once you rank, you unlock all the earning potential. It's all unlimited and it applies to each and every product inside the ecosystem. So one product inside here that I haven't talked about is a trading system that will trade cryptocurrencies for you. These ones here, the Bitcoin, the BNB, Ethereum. This here can also be set and forget. But if you've ranked yourself, you actually start earning a profit share based on what product, what token has been activated inside the system with those in your business. That's what it's going to pay you back in as a profit share. The real world asset there is another profit share applied to that product. I'm talking about the likes of the Bali tokenized shares in real estate in Bali. At the moment, we do currently have a gold um, real world asset project running inside Aurum. That has a profit share applied to that if you're running this as a business. The XAI bot, also you get a profit share. They're not huge amounts. Every little cent counts, right? There's a profit share to Neyro. If you're growing this as a business, every single day you're getting a profit share, depending on what rank inside the partner program you sit at. When you reach a certain level, you become a shareholder, and these are paid out quarterly bonuses when you become a shareholder. Let me show you what the transactions look like when I'm talking about profit shares. Um, this here, so I'm always in here. I'm always doing withdrawals, and then I'm reinvesting from all the bonuses. I have 5 accounts in here. That's myself, my children, and my daughter-in-law. So we have 5 accounts in here. So every single day I'm actually going through collecting everyone's bonuses, profits, and passive incomes that they've all got, and we dump it all into one Neyro. But this is just one account you're looking at. RWA profit share. Look at the date here. I just want to point out the date, the 19th of July. So this is what the partner program can look like. So we've got the profit shares that paid out for today. Referral rewards happen every single day as well. We've got, see, I've done a withdrawal now. I'm going to put it back in once that becomes available. Referral rewards happen each and every day from every person. We're still on the same day here. We've got the Neyro profit share that also pays you every single day. This is all on top of what your own bots are doing for you. This is the benefits of the partner program. We've still got referral rewards happening on the same day. This is all these little sensors do add up. That's still the same day. We're on the second page now. We're still on the same day. Referral reward 0.02, another one here 0.48, 0.02, 0.01. They all add up by the end of the week. The referral rewards, as you can see, we're still on the same day. They're still going. They're sensors, and sensors add up to dollars over time. We're still on the same day. This is the power of the partner program and how you can replace your income a lot faster. If that's what you wish, you make the system work for you. We're still on the same day. The XAI profit, this is page 3, and the partner program still coming in. 55 cents, 13 cents, 0.0302, 55. This happens every single day. It's not a once off. It's every day. Every day you'll see this if you're growing this as a business. You don't have to, because the trading systems pay you anyway, depending on what your capital is sitting there, depending on the performance of the bots for the day and trading the volatile market. We still see profits in all those products that are trading for us automatically. We're on page 4, and I'm still going into the bonuses in the partner program. So all of these every single day are paid to you. There we go. That's the end. Here is the end of 1 day's worth of partner program bonuses if you wish to grow this as a business. And then again, it's the same for the previous days. You can see we're now on the 18th. So one of the products in here, if someone's trading, or if you're trading these particular cryptocurrency tokens, you actually get the profit share paid back in the actual cryptocurrency token that's been triggered inside the system. So take it like a bank account. When you've got funds sitting in there doing absolutely nothing, it becomes dead money. You're trying to save, and it's just dead money sitting there doing nothing. If you've got cryptocurrency wallets sitting out there with these type of tokens that are sitting there doing nothing. You can put them inside one of our systems in here and it will trade the market for you with that particular token. The profits are paid to you daily and they're paid to you in that token that you've activated the system with. So we're still on the 18th. As you can see, this is another day and they're still rolling in all types of sensors, 0.01. It's still, it's still going to all add up. 0.02 cents, 0.05 cents. So all of this happens without you realizing, like myself. I had no idea this was happening. And when I saw it, I had to ring around and ask, why am I seeing all these sensors? I don't know what they're for. I don't know where they're coming from. This is simply what the partner program looks like. I'm still on the 18th. I'm still scrolling on the bonuses. It happened on the 18th of July. So you can see, and I don't have a huge business in here. I don't chase people. They want the info. I give the info. They want to register. I let them register when they're ready. I'm not chasing people because the bots are giving me an income on their own. So that's the beauty about this. You don't have to share it with anyone. And a lot of people don't because they're scared. Now we've come to the 17th. Again, the same profits are dropping every single day. So I'm going to stop my share. But that is pretty much what the partner program can look like for you. It can replace your incomes. I can actually quit my job today if I wanted to, not just by the partner program, but with all the products inside Aurum that I've activated. I have been using them for the past 9 months, mainly just learning how they work, what happens if I do this, and making it work for me. So because I've done that, I have actually replaced my weekly wage, but I'm not ready to walk away from my job yet. But yeah, then you add the partner program on top of that. It's definitely a very lucrative business, and I haven't seen rewards or bonuses in any system like this for, 19.99 is what you have access. You need to get access, pay to get access to everything inside the Aurum ecosystem. This is still scrolling on the 17th of July. So I will stop my share. If anyone has any questions, feel free to ask. Otherwise, I'm going to put this recording on for everyone to help themselves. But I can see how the partner program can, generate more income for someone who's very serious about the partner and business side, more than the bots. But then again, I've got a friend who never introduced this to anyone. She used the system and she's generating more than her weekly wage, just simply on her own, using her own capital. So it can work both ways. Nothing is locked. If you do want to withdraw, it may require a fee. Some products do, some don't. Yeah, I've been able to withdraw from every single trading system in here. There may be a delay. You can pull your capital out of Neyro completely. I've done it before. It will take 48 hours for that capital and your profits to hit your Web3 wallet simply because it's a smart contract. They allow it enough time for everything to shut down because those trades, let me see if I've still got those trades. There's thousands of trades happening inside Neyro every single day. Let me share my screen again. I'll show you what Neyro looks like and why they need to have that 24-hour shutdown process. Because what I actually saw when I took everything out of Neyro, I totally shut down the whole bot and I knew it was going to take 48 hours. At about the 24-hour mark, I was still seeing little profits, like $1 something was sitting here when I stopped the 24 hours ago. So they do ask and ask, 48 hours before everything you see will go back into your Web3 wallet. Um, this is how many trades um, that this one's doing. This is our little Neyro. So it's done X amount of trades there, 30,207 trades that it's done for us, and it's sitting at a win rate of around about 64%. Now, when I talk about those trades here, if you look at the time, um, they're fast. It's like the system's analyzing markets. It's trading so many different pairs, but it's super fast to the point where, it's making decisions based on nanoseconds. It's just going in and out constantly. So 48 hours it will take. If I wanted to get everything out of here, I would use this here, withdraw the whole body, which will shut down everything inside Neyro. 48 hours later, the entire capital. And if I've got anything sitting in the available profit, will be made available and paid back to my Web3 wallet. So yeah, this here is just the compute balance that the company are actually covering those costs to run the system during phase one. We're not 100% what that's going to look like when we move into phase two. We will be given the opportunity to create our own agents, to set our own parameters. So there may be a cost in running our agents there if we wish to create our own agents inside phase two. They haven't actually come out to announce any of that yet because we've not yet moved into phase two. So just remember at the moment the company's paying for the running costs of this particular system. But yeah, all these trades are happening 24/7, and Neyro is constantly on the go. 30,000 trades. I think we started this one in June, the 14th of June. I believe this Neyro started. Um, yeah, so that's what Neyro looks like in the back office, but it's very, very easy once you get to know. Simply withdraw the body if you wish to take the capital out. The profit for every single day will drop here. It's simply connect your wallet, click on the withdraw profit, and in about a minute, that profit's sitting in your Web3 wallet. You choose what you want to do with it once it's there. I've actually been putting it back into my capital amount. So I'm manually just reinvesting it myself every single day because I know it's beneficial to get it in there ASAP. So a lot of us are doing that at the moment. Hopefully we can be able to see an automated reinvesting when we hit phase two. That could be an option that they have mentioned. But at the moment, very simple. Connect the wallet. You can top up Neyro at any time. You need a minimum of 10 USDT before you can top it up from your Web3 wallet. At any time of the day, $10 minimum, multiple times a day. You make the system work for you. But it is very simple. Connect the wallet, top up the agent, or withdraw the profit, or withdraw the body. And that's the beauty of the non-custodial part of it, is that we have more control of our funds, and it's simply through a smart contract that communicates with our wallet and Neyro. So that's why Neyro has been the top product inside Aurum moving forward. XAI has been sitting there for 3 years. People still love XAI because it's automatically compounding for them. But Neyro is definitely on the center stage right across the board for Aurum. I still love my XAI because it's doing its own thing. I just set and forget. I've left it there. I started with 100. It's now sitting at 2,500, and then I've clicked over to the next level of earning potential, I think, which I get 75% of the profit and the company get the rest. So it's pretty much you go and choose your product. You choose what suits you. You can have you can have all the products in there running for you at the same time. But when you look at the return of just Neyro alone, around the 30% per month return. And then you look at the XAI bot, it's been doing about 17% each and every month. That's only two products. So there's a lot of other products that have those types of returns as well. Just simply dive in and have a look around. But if there's no questions, I'm happy to all let you go. I kind of rambled on a bit too long, but we do when we dive into our back office. So if you don't have any questions, I think we'll call it a night. I'm going to have this recording I've made available once I convert it. But yeah, go back to the person who introduced us to you. The importance of activating your bot ASAP for me is I got people down the Gold Coast who say, hey, I can't turn my bot on. I'm gone. I'm on the phone. I'm see you in about 45 minutes because I know how beneficial that it is to get their bot on for them because the very next day they're going to get a profit. So every day when people are stuck, I go and try and help them turn it on as soon as I can because that's a daily profit that we never had. And yeah, so that's all I wanted to show you guys. You're welcome, Wana. I'm here every Sunday evenings, same times. Wednesday evenings, I open the Zoom room for those who need some help in the back office or who have questions about how to do this or that. That's the same Zoom room is open every Wednesday from 7 p.m. And then, of course, we can jump on with the USA Zoom calls, which happens on a Wednesday morning at 11. So those times are always set for all our Zooms right across the board every week. Whether there's no one in here, if it's just myself talking to myself, I'll still talk to myself, record it and post it because things are changing. I'm going to sit on the call on Tuesday. I think it's around about 12 midnight or 1 a.m. Wednesday morning and get the updates from the CEO and everything that was announced at their conference there. So hopefully expect a lot of updates to come through this week coming up. All right, guys, thank you for your time. Reach out if anyone needs or go back to the person who invited you here and let's get and activate you a bot. All right, guys, take care. Good night.